What is going on, everyone? Is we're back again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be focusing on the core cards that we should probably get before season 2 launches. Obviously, you guys can see in the top right corner we have about 7 days left until season 2 launches and anything like that. So let's just get right into this video. I am recording this video before that Lou Garrett program drops, which should have a pretty good core card in there already, which is what the developer said, and it's in the blog post and everything like that. So that card would probably be on this list as well. But I think the first one's pretty obvious. It's got to be this 99 Babe Ruth card from the Live Series collection. Obviously, the best hitting card, as you guys can see, 125 everything on this card. Pretty decent fielder, okay speed, all that good stuff. He's also a pitcher as well, which, adds that factor into him. But everything I've seen about this card and everything I've heard and all the games I've seen, he's godlike. You know what I'm saying? Like, at every level, he seems to be good. I don't have him yet. I'm pretty close to completing this all MLB collection yet. Just everything I've seen about this card just looks fantastic. So I gotta put Babe Ruth number 1. He just seems like the best card. Now, me personally, this Josh Gibson card has been absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, he's in that barrier breaker set, and this card is unbelievable in my opinion. We can just take a look at my online attributes right here, my stats. Batting a 393 with him, absolutely incredible with him. Got 4 homers, got a couple doubles with him. Just a really incredible card when I've used him online, and just one of my favorites from that barrier breakers program and all those cards in general. This one's a lot of fun to use. So great catcher. I've been using him all season pretty much. I haven't really switched my catching a whole lot. This is obviously my main team, you guys can see. I haven't switched him a whole lot. He's always been in this catching position for me. Probably will continue to stay there because there hasn't really been a catcher that I've liked using or that is really better than him in my opinion. So he'll probably be on my team for season 2. I think another card for me has got to be this Adrian Beltran third baseman core card in the Hyper Series. Once again, he was one of those good early cards that I've used a lot. I really like this card a lot. He's got really good stats from that right side. He's honestly a great bench bet at this point just because, like, in season 2 we'll see how good the cards are, but really good against the right side, obviously, as you guys can tell. Pretty decent fielding that plays third base, so not a terrible card for a third baseman, but also a great bench bet moving forward into season 2. I'd also put this Henry Aaron on here. Obviously, this is Hank Aaron's card in the Barrier Breakers set. Obviously, not the most flashy stats, but he's one of those cards that's just good across the board, as you guys can see. 80s across the hitting stats, honestly not that bad. He's got really good fielding and speed out there with 83 speed. He's got 72 fielding, 88 arms, so not a horrible card, but just an honorable mention I thought I'd throw in here just because he's not a horrible card for especially like a second baseman who just got good stats across the board. I'd probably throw this Bernie Williams in here, obviously. He was in the Derek Jeter storyline, I'm pretty sure he was, or one of his cards was or something, but this is the best one we have in the game. Really good contact across the board. Even with the 70 power, you can still hit homers with that, so it's not that bad. Really good clutch, good fielding across the board, and 77 speed in the outfield's pretty solid, so I definitely put this card on my list as well. I think another underrated card would be the Stan Musial card, 1944 postseason. Obviously, great contact on this card with really good vision and really good clutch. Like, this card is really underrated because, he doesn't have power and everyone likes power nowadays, but great base hit kind of player right here. I've definitely used him before. I've liked him a lot. The fielding and speed isn't really the best, but, he's honestly not a bad DH or bench bat or, playing him full time early on in the season. So not a horrible card, but I definitely a mention because I've been playing pretty well with him. Now, I think another really good card is going to be actually the Live Series Fernando Tatis Jr. You guys can tell on the board, the fielding is incredible. 93, 99, 99. It's absolutely insane. And then for speed, he's got 87 and 77 steal. And the hitting stats, he's obviously got inside edge right now, but the hitting stats are still pretty good across the board. Especially if he gets like supercharged or something, this card could be really good early on in season 2. Would definitely think about it if I were you guys moving forward, because this card has been pretty good for me to play every position pretty much. So not a bad shout in my opinion. Then we could also include these 2 cards, Rafael Palmeiro's card in the All MLB with the great power, and obviously the Pedro Martinez. Haven't used these cards yet, but their stats look pretty good. Especially, I really like Martinez's pitch mix over there. It looks pretty solid with the fastball, cutter, slider, curve, and circle change. So definitely an interesting shout for these cards as well. And so those are my top picks for the best core cards to probably get moving into season 2. My opinion, I just think those are going to be some of the best ones to get early on when you have, pretty much nothing and you're going to have to grind all those cards and make a decent team with what you got. I think those are some early good mentions right there if you have those cards or you want to go grind those cards. I think those could be good for season 2 as well. We're obviously going to get season 2 cards when the game launches. Obviously, there'll be a massive update. But, early on, if you're trying to play ranked, you're trying to grind for that program, you want to get those, cards quickly. Those are some good honorable mentions to get some good cards for season 2 before you have any of the actual season 2 cards. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully this one was pretty helpful. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.